Ladies and gentlemen, today I present to you guys the most broken rivers of blood. Today we're going to be dealing so much damage. We're going to be deleting bosses. We're going to be pretty much just breaking the game. And yes, rivers of blood may not be like it used to be, but today you guys have come to the perfect channel, the #1 guys channel on any video game. And I'm going to be presenting to you guys the most lethal ultimate rivers of blood build that you guys can put together in Elden Ring. So if you guys like how that sounds, a like is much appreciated. So let's dive in. And of course, we are going to be focusing on the rivers of blood, but we are going to do some crazy things, but at the same time very easy to do, in which we are going to be leveling up the power on this weapon, but we are also going to be so potent. We're going to have enough defense, and we're just going to be wrecking anything that gets in our way. So as you see, Rivers of Blood does a physical and also fire damage, but it does have a bloodlust buildup of 79. So just to give you guys a heads up, I have my arcane I-90, and that is for a purpose, guys, because I'm going to show you what else we need to do to be able to make this weapon once again shine like it used to. And to do that, we are going to need the help of the following, which is going to be the Scavenger's Occult Curved Sword. Once we apply seppuku and we do it with a Call Affinity, we are going to be raising not only the physical, we're going to be raising the power that is within the Rivers of Blood because of seppuku. For 60 seconds, we are going to be wrecking, and we're going to be dealing bleed from the beginning, from the first swing that we do with the special skill that is within the Rivers of Blood, which is the Corpse Killer. This thing did get a buff, but today we're going to be making it even more stronger. And to do that too, we're going to be using the Dragon's Communion Seal, guys. This is the best of the best seal that you guys can use for any arcane build, especially if you guys are building around bleed. And we are also going to be using, yes, the Twin Bird Kite Seal. This shield is going to provide us with a little bit of safety net once our health becomes lower than 25%. Not only is this shield going to provide you guys with a boost of offense, but also defense, a 5% and 10% boost on your offense and defense, giving you guys that little extra edge that you may need sometimes against any boss. Then we're going to be using the White Mask, which is going to give us 10% additional power to our build when blood loss is at its vicinity. And then we are going to be using the Raptor's Black Feather. This one, we are only using it just in case, guys, we are doing any jump attacks. But trust me, guys, Rivers of Blood is back, because today we're going to be using the Veteran Gauntlets and also the Veteran Greaves to give us enough poise at 50 to be able to withstand any hits and to just stand in front of bosses and foes and not be scared, because the Rivers of Blood is back. And to do that, we're going to be using Shard of Alexander, giving us that special skill boost of 15%. And we're going to be using the Rotten Winged Sword Insignia along with the Millicent Prosthesis. Those two are going to be raising our attack power with successive attacks by 3 different levels. And especially the Millicent Prosthesis is going to raise our dexterity by 5 additional points, giving us just a little more extra strength to our Rivers of Blood. And to make everything and put it together to make it very lethal, guys, we're going to be using Lords of Blood Exaltation. This one's going to give us a 20% additional damage once blood loss is in its vicinity. It will increase our power. But you know what the great thing about this is? That blood loss will be triggered right from the very first swipe that you guys do to anyone in the game, because of seppuku. That will help us always for 60 seconds have that blood loss always proccing at any time. And with the Rivers of Blood and also the Dragon's Communion Seal, that's going to help us with our different incantations, which I will be showing you guys later in the video. We are going to be once again very potent, very strong, and I would have to say very broken build that's going to be destroying anything. And to increase the powers, boys, we are going to be using the Flasks of Wondrous Physics. One is going to be the Flaming Shrouding Crack tier, which is going to boost our fire attack because the Rivers of Blood, it does have an attack power of fire, which is going to be increasing by an additional 3 minutes. We're going to be very, very deadly. And then, of course, we're going to be using the Stone Barb Crack tier. This one's going to temporarily break any boss, anyone's stance easier. Now, there are other choices that you guys could probably do, but trust me, guys, I put so many hours putting together different combinations, and these are the best two that you can have. One additional options that I will probably provide to you guys is the following. I would either use instead of the Rotten Swing Sword Insignia, I would use the Fire Scorpion Charm because this one will raise, of course, your fire attack by 10% at all times instead of waiting for that 1, 2, 3 levels of the Swing Sword Insignia to kick in. You will automatically, the only downside is that you guys are going to have a 10% of damage negation, which could become a problem when fighting bosses. So probably the best choice if you're fighting bosses will be this, but if you're fighting foes, then I will just stick with the Fire Scorpion Charm. Now, boys and girls, I did tell you that this is a broken build. The following sequence in which we are going to be raising the power that is within this build. We're going to be dealing over 1500 per swipe, and it's going to increase by an addition by each time we are swiping away our enemies. What we need to do is equip the following mask first, which is going to be the Black Dumpling. This one is going to allow us to go into madness mode by using the following stone, which is going to be the Frenzy Flame Stone. Let me show you guys really quick here. So as you guys see there, I throw the Frenzy Flame Stone. It takes about 20 seconds to come in action. So what I do next is the following, boys and girls. I'm gonna do the seppuku while the frenzy is about to take place, and I'm gonna show you guys. Automatically, I am at 799 because I already boosted with seppuku. And check it out, what's going to happen right now. Once this is going to go to 879. After the frenzy kicks in, we're going to be going back to the white mask. After we do that, we are going to use the following. This one here, the madness lasts for about 30 seconds. So we got to do things really quick. We are going to do our flask. We're going to get back some of HP. We're going back to the seal. We're going to do golden bow. And we are also going to do flame grant me some strength. Once you guys do the flame grant me some strength, automatically we are going to be raising this build level to another sick one. And then once you guys start fighting the bosses, we are going to be using this shield. Only reason why is because when you guys go very low on health and Rivers of Blood, the main thing is that you guys are getting on people's faces and enemies' faces, and you guys need to just have an additional safety net, and this shield is going to provide that. Now, overall, this is going to be deleting bosses, deleting and killing anything that gets in your way really fast. You're going to be proccing the bleed right away, which is within the Rivers of Blood. And overall, we're just going to be wrecking once again with this an amazing, probably one of the best weapons in Elden Ring. And to make this possible, we're going to be using the following attributes points. Vigor at 45, giving us guys enough HP to stay in the game and just pretty much spam the skill out of the Rivers of Blood. Mine's going to be at 25, enough to help us out to do our different incantations and also the special skill that is within the Rivers of Blood. Endurance is going to be at 30, just to give us not only enough to wear the different weapons and armor that we need to have, but also giving us enough stamina to be able to do the special skill that is within the Rivers of Blood. Strength is going to be at 15, dexterity is going to be at 26. I have those very low. You could raise them if you go up, of course, in level higher than 165. But the main thing here, guys, is if you are around level 150 or level 160, even 180, best thing you guys can do is raise Arcane to 90. Not only are you guys going to be raising the skill that is within the Rivers of Blood, which is going to be the Corpse Pillar, and overall, you guys are just going to be wrecking it. And faith is going to be at 25 and intelligence at 9. Make those changes. And once again, Rivers of Blood is going to be very OP, very broken. And if you guys miss this weapon, once again, it's back. And you guys are going to be wrecking. Once again, guys, thank you guys for watching. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you guys made it this far. Also want to say thank you for those that go the extra mile by hitting that thank you button and also joining the Bold Nation, in which you guys help us out by supporting us. Once again, thank you for watching, and check out this video that's popping out right now. It's another amazing build that it has magic mixed with fire. Check it out and let me know what you guys think. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.